Hi everybody, and welcome to another great episode of Chateau Live.
Yeah, so as we said in one of our most recent videos, the government have implied that later on in the year we may be able to
Party.
open and host events. Yeah, party. There's no actual detail regarding that yet, but what we're going to do is we're going to just carry on as if we can, glass half full, and assume that we're going to have a great event later in the year. What that means is that we have to get quite a lot of stuff done, and so we are ready.
Long list to do, so we've pretty much basically been doing lots of spring cleaning and lots of fixing and catching up on things that are really important coming up to this basically season, which is kind of lacking behind.
Yeah, and also actually with the first part of restrictions coming away, we got to actually go and see some friends at a bar the other day, which was the first time in many months. Of course, not that you guess by the weather today, but when the sun comes out, we're quite looking forward to actually being able to socialise, have barbecues, that sort of thing. So it's all intertwined. It's a very weird May for most people in Europe. It's one of the wettest on record.
And coldest.
And coldest. You had to add that, didn't you? Yeah, and the coldest. We're literally getting 4 seasons in every day.
Yeah.
So we'll wake up with bright sunshine, then we'll go into what you can now see, which is a little bit of drizzle. Haven't had snow yet, but we've definitely had hailstones, gusts of wind, and then we're back to bright sunshine.
Yep.
We are getting on with everything in between the rain and the hailstones when the sun comes out, and hopefully when this weird weather disappears, we're going to be ready to enjoy the place.
Anyways, enough about that. And here's what we've been up to this week. Check it out.
One of the great things about spring is the place starts to look better, because it doesn't look its best in the winter, never has a place with this much nature. But it does mean, apart from the spring cleaning, tidying up and getting things cut back to make it look great, I have to fix all of the things which have been broken over the winter. In this instance, branch came down in the winds, took down one of the handrails, and it's time to make this safe before we can clean this up and get it ready for actual use. But let's get the tools out and let's get another thing done, so when I look out of my bedroom window, I'm not looking at a job to do.
And this is a bridge that Phil has built himself with his own bare hands. We had used the base of granite blocks to hold it upright, because it is rather long and rather wide. And he's very proud of that. It's a very nice addition to be able to reach that land over there, which was previously called no man's land, still is, because it's a little bit derelict, but at least we've got some potential to use it. And this is where the water comes in, goes out into the big moat section of our chateau right there, and goes out that way. So this is a very important section here.
I'm going to call this a temporary fix because I want to make something a bit prettier, to be honest, but I'm thinking. At the moment, I'm just going to put some little L brackets in to hold this up to make it safe. I'm thinking I might just put little 45-degree wooden blocks in across the whole thing, but I'm open to suggestions from everyone at home for the longer term bit. I'm not getting there quite yet. I'll have to clean it up and paint it. In the meantime, though, let's make sure no one falls off. With that, one of the important jobs on the bridge done, I can now look out the bedroom window and see something completed rather than looking at something I need to complete. I obviously still need to clean, paint, and there's a couple of the finial posts to repair, but you know what, sometimes the chateau is literally a day full of 10-minute jobs and they all add up, and this is another one off the list. Bad weather's coming, then this lot will get wet, and then maybe after that we'll clean this up and paint it, but we'll see.
Just taking time out. I heard the noise of a woodpecker. There he is, right in the middle in that tree. Sitting and waiting to make a new hole. What appears to be, oh, there you heard it. What appears to be quite a dead tree. Well, the woodpecker has just flown away as I was filming him, and I'm glad he did, because that tree is rather sick and needs to come down, and it's actually the next on the list, or one of many. So anyways, he's gone to a much more healthier tree, but it's just beautiful to see nature like this at its best, isn't it?
One of the best parts about being here, and I think our favourite part of the house, is our outdoor space. I mean, we love it, especially when the sun starts shining. And our terrace is a favourite place to go. So it's time to clear that up while we've had a few good days before rain comes and leaves start getting mulchy and all the rest of it again. Let's get that cleared up, so as soon as the sun comes back, we can enjoy it. Obviously, the leaves from the trees fall. If you don't get it before winter, they'll just sit here. It's been dry for about a week, 10 days now. So it's nice and dry. It's time to get it up with our favourite leaf blower, and I've done this section, as you can see. One of the bits about Chateau life is we always show you fun tools, and this is one of our favourites. Are you here, hon?
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone could hear you're stomping in the background with the gravel.
Yeah. You said it's a leaf blower. It's not. It's a leaf sucker.
Yeah, same thing.
It's actually, I bought this machine whilst Phil was away in UK in September, October of last year. So we haven't sort of shown it until recently. But basically, it's a tool that we never knew existed, first of all, or that we needed it like really badly. You can see the housing of all the leaves that you can pick up. And we have a driveway, we have many trees, you guys seen from the drone footage. All the leaves fall down, so we desperately need this rather than raking or blowing leaves elsewhere. This just takes them in, kind of mulches it because the way it sucks it. It's just brilliant. And then we can use that mulch at the base of the trees for flowers to grow, or just turn it into compost and use elsewhere, which is absolutely brilliant. And Billy is doing a wonderful job. I didn't actually realize how quickly he can tidy up this terrace. He's doing a great job, Billy.
Thanks. Yeah, so it's basically a petrol-driven vacuum for outside. So just so men out there, we all hate vacuuming the house. This is fun. So, you know, you can say you share in the vacuuming duties. Get yourself one of these.
Oh, hold on. And then somebody actually said one time, it was a funny comment, but said, I'm just going outside to vacuum the lawn. So you can now say that to your other half.
Yeah, it comes with a different attachment. So this one's literally, just because we always get asked about our tools and stuff like that, this one's literally got the vacuum head on it, and you go along, it self-propels, but it detaches, and then it's got this attachment that goes on it, so you can get into corners and areas, smaller areas you wouldn't necessarily be able to do that. As you can see, like, this is what it was all like everywhere, and this is what it was like with a couple of quick passes. So,
and actually, despite its chunky and bulky look, it's really light. It's not heavy at all because it's just leaves, isn't it?
Yeah. Anyway, we're not here like we sound like QVC or something trying to sell this.
I was surprised. That's all.
No, good. So let me get on with what I was doing rather than trying to promote somebody else's equipment. Anyway, cool. Listen, Angelina, you can take over filming. Well done. While I do this.
Yeah.
All right, it's Operation New Parasol cover, which are there. So let's get the next stage of getting the patio open. Okay, I think I've got the right one. Yeah, 3 metre, 8 rib. All right, let's get this fitted. So we start off with this angry spider looking something out of War of the Worlds. That's got to go on it. And I've got to get it back up onto that. Yeah, this should be simple.
You're being silly. Come on, put your skirt on.
I burn in the sun easily, this is to stop it.
You do look silly. So for the last 2-3 years, this cover has been pretty much destroyed. So yeah, finally first replacement, and we've even got a cover for it, like a storage away kind of cover. It's like a bag, you put it on and then you zip it up and that's it. It's protected from all the elements. There's lightning in the background. Are you finding it awfully confusing? Because like,
it's not that confusing. Yes.
You are putting it on and off, you know. It's
yeah,
not that hard to put a skirt on.
No, because I'm scared, because this needs to go around that.
What needs to?
See, there's only a small hole here, and
okay.
I think it needs to be made bigger to go over this. But before I cut anything, I'm going to make sure. So, yeah.
Okay.
For that,
Putting one leg in. I quite like this material. It's kind of shimmery. Look at it. Really nice. Phil has decided to spread it like it was an octopus.
it is an octopus.
Or a, what are them, jelly, right? Jellyfish. It looks like a little jellyfish. A beached jellyfish.
Okay. I think I can almost officially say it's the right one.
Yeah, it's looking good. That's it, all done. Look at it. It's looking like a UFO. Or a really super huge frisbee. Do you want to attempt to throw it? Like, throw it way over the moat. No, it does look good. Or a really huge sombrero hat.
Okay.
I do love Mexican food and Mexican drinks, so...
I do need to make that hole bigger.
Ándale. Ándale, ándale. Come on, quickly, quickly.
Okay. It fits, it's the right one.
Okay.
So I need to make that hole bigger.
And then it'll be done and you'll be able to hang it on, on this.
All right. One down, one to go. This one's a little bit more unwieldy. It should be a little bit easier. And number 2. Now we're a little bit closer. Let's get some more of the patio ready. I'm looking forward to using it.
The chateau has 2 kitchens here, either end of the house, and one of them is actually used for basically the sun terrace use anytime we have barbecues, so that we can quickly prepare food or barbecue out there and be able to use it. Now over here we have a drinks fridge, and for the last 5 years I've been putting something off and doing. See how this door opens? It's really annoying. And every year we've turned off this fridge for the winter and then turned it back again in spring, filled it full of drinks before I had the chance to change the door. Now I'm finally, after 5 years, going to fix that and get it ticked off my list because it's been driving me nuts. Did you ever realize how easy it actually is to flip the door opening from one side to the other? All you pretty much need is one screwdriver with you and like 15 minutes of your time. You don't even have to turn off the fridge to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna get on with that. And that's it, it's done now. Door opens easily, the fridge door opens the same way, so you can save time and make life easier. If you'd like to do the same and it's been annoying you, go ahead and do that because it's as simple as that. A few minutes, check your manual beforehand how to do that so you save yourself a lot of time.
Well, it's been really productive and we've managed to get a lot of stuff done. But if we're going to open for events, we're going to have a lot more. So it's there's lots more to do. But the birds are singing even though it's getting late. It's time for some dinner and that's going to be it from us for now. But if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel and you want to stay up to date with the videos as and when they come out, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below the video and then hit the bell for notifications. See you next time.
And as always, a special thanks to our VIP tier patrons. If you'd like to become a patron, then simply head over to the link in the description. That will open the page with all the membership levels. You can read what each tier level offers. Also, a special thanks to anyone who buys us a coffee. Again, the link would be in the description comments. And if you'd like to buy us a coffee, head over to the link to buy as many coffees as you'd like and leave us a message. We love reading all the comments sent to us with the coffees.
And if anyone wants to follow us on Instagram or Facebook, the links are above now. And lastly, just thank you to everybody for watching our videos, especially those that let the ads run and help us with the little bits of pennies that add up for the channel. Thank you so much. See you next week.
If you like this episode, then don't forget to subscribe and check out the other episodes suggested coming up on screen now.